Hello and welcome to a new episode of Northern Sámi study blog. I'm Christian, a Finnish native speaker who has learned or studied Northern Sámi for 2 years now. It's 2024 now, and I started in 2022. And in this playlist, I'm going through my notes in the different episodes. And today we are going to talk about days of the week. You can see here a Tumblr post that I'm going to add in the description section, the link. So first, I have here the picture of my notes from my notebook. This is my notebook that I've used. But if you want, you can get custom covers for this notebook. It's the English Northern Sámi fill in the blanks notebook. And I have the general version. So the content is the same. This is the concept you can see here. There are 2,500 words in English, and then I filled in the blanks in Northern Sámi, but you can get these notebooks for almost any language. We have in English almost 600 different notebooks. So just search for the name of the language you're learning and you will find something. But you don't need to get our notebooks, of course, if you don't want to. You can just listen this recording or use a blank notebook and then structure in the same way as we do. All right, let's start then by going through some basic phrases about days of the week. And oh yeah, so I didn't mention that, but I guess you understood that if I'm a native Finnish speaker, Northern Sami is not my native language, and there will be errors. There are definitely some small errors, but most of the answers here should be correct. But there might be some errors because I've used Google Translate and Neurotölge online dictionaries, and sometimes they might give some wrong answers. So in those cases, let me know where you spotted the errors, and I'll update the correct versions here in the Tumblr posts. So days of the week, vahkopäivit or vahkopäivit. And sometimes there are two ways of writing or even more, but usually just one. But in some cases there are like two or more ways of writing. And Northern Sámi got its orthography in 1979, but still there might be some differing ways of writing some words depending on the dialect, if it's Eastern or Western dialect of Northern Sámi. How many days are there in a week? Kalle päivi vahkusleat. So Kalle, how many? Päivi, days. Let's check which form this is. Because in Finnish, when we ask how many days, the word day is actually, it's in partitive singular. So let's check what the logic in Northern Sami is. The päivi in nominative, päivi, so it's the accusative genitive singular. So probably, yeah, how many days? You say how many and then day in singular, genitive, accusative genitive form. Vahkus, vahku is weak. You can see it here later. And vahkus is the locative, in a week. And leat is the third person plural from to be. What day is it today? Mi vahkupäivit otnelea. Mi vahkupäivit otnelea. So for some reason, vahkupäivit, that's I think it's the accusative genitive form. I can remember when I was on the class, like when we had the lessons, and I asked, or someone asked why it's like this, because it's the plural form of days of the week. And it sounds weird, the logic, but vahkupäivi, okay, it doesn't find vahkupäivi, but just päivi, let's check päivit, which one this is. Yeah, it's the accusative genitive. So keep in mind the logic is like also very different in Finnish. I would say what mikä päivä tänään on. It's the same logic as in English, but here for some reason it's me, what, vahkupäivit. So the plural accusative genitive. Otne today, lea is today is Monday. Just wait a moment. I'll zoom a little bit so it will be a bit bigger. Okay, I think now it's much better. Otne lea mannota. Mannota. Again, I'm not always sure how to pronounce the T's in the end, because sometimes in the recordings I heard it's like mannota, it's like some aspiration. Sometimes maybe mannota, taht, or mannotat. No, mannotat, mannota. Maybe mannota or mannota. Again, I'm always not 100% sure. What day was it yesterday? Mi vahkupäivit leikte. What? And again, the same logic as here. Vahkupäivit leikte. So the only things that you change is the end, the verb, the word to be in past, lei, and ikte, yesterday. And also the order is different here. Here in what day is it today, it was like today is, and here it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday. Ikte lei sotnapäivi. So yesterday was Sunday. Pretty easy. Is it Monday or Tuesday now? Leako mannota tahje tiista täällä? So is it? So lea is, but the ko in the end makes it a question. It's the same logic as we have in Finnish. On is like is, and onko, the ko ending is like is it. So here in Northern Sámi, it's exactly the same. Mannota tahje or Tuesday. Täällä now. Or you could replace it with today, otne. And like you can see, otne has two different ways of writing, like with T or D. Both exist and both are correct. What are you doing on the weekend? Might aikot parkat tän vahkolahpa? So, what? I think, is it the plural of me? Me, let's check. Me might. Okay, might is the accusative. It seems like there are different like options. In genitive, it's man, but in accusative, it can be man, might, or might, something like that. So it seems like it wasn't the plural. Oh yeah, it maybe doesn't have a plural. But anyways, the accusative form. I got you. You are going to check that one as well. I got. Maybe there was the rihku a. I got. Yes, this is the nominative. Not nominative. With verbs, what was it? The infinitive. Yeah, infinitive. Ah, I pressed the Finnish verb. I could, like you can see here. Here in this column, you have the present form, and here the past. So mun aikun, ton aikut, son aiku, moi aiko, toi aikupähti, soi aikupa, mi aikut, ti aikupähtet, si aikut. And the second verb, yeah, second verb is in infinitive. Tän vahkolohko. Tän, I think it's of this. It's from that. That is, was it this or that? This. It's this. Yeah. Tän is the genitive accusative form. So of this weekend. So it has to be conjugated or declinated. Yeah. Vahkolohpa. Vahkolohpa, I think that's the wait, it's not the nominative form. Is that also in genitive accusative? Vahkolohpa. Yeah, with one P, it's the genitive accusative form. So both than, vahkolohpa, so this and weekend, they both are in the genitive accusative form. And answering this question on the weekend, and then you just add some stuff. Vahkolohpait aikun. Then, for example, if it's a verb, then it's going to be in infinitive. Like pargat is also, I think it's also to work. So aikun pargat. I think it's to do and to work both. Okay, if it would be like to eat is borat. I think like it's written in the same way as Borat, the um, character played by Sacha Baron Cohen. So if on the weekend I will eat, I think it would be vahkolohpait aikun Borat. On the weekend I will eat. Porra, yeah. Borat is the actually the a singular second person. So you will eat. That's like Borat. Like I'll show you. You will eat. Porrat. No. I don't know. Why it's like this now. Porrat. Anyway, some form of the verb was ordered, but I can't remember now. Anyways, on the weekend, I will rest vahkolohpa mun voinjastan. Vahkolohpa. Yeah, I think it's incorrect here. This one, I think I got it from the textbook. Vahkolohpa, I think this is the plural form. Vahkolohpa. Yeah, it's a plural of accusative genitive form in plural. And here are the important words. Like today is otne. You can write it like this or this, B or T. Tomorrow, ihtin. Yesterday, ikte. The day before yesterday. Of the päivä. The day after tomorrow. Ton päivä. Week. Vahku. Weekend. Vahkolohpa. Or vahkulohpa. So this, okay, in this version, it seems like they have two Ks and O, and here it's one K and one U. And then the days of the week. Monday, mannota or vossarka. Tuesday, tiista or mangeparka. Wednesday, kaskavahku. Thursday, torstai. Friday, perjata or perjatat. That I think it's aspirated slightly in the end. Saturday, lavorta. Sunday, sortnapäivi. Päivi should be with one. Yeah, it's correct. And I cannot remember now where these different forms of Monday and Tuesday are used, but I think the other one is preferred in. If I could guess, I would say that probably mannota and tiista would be maybe used in the Finnish side. Now when I think maybe in Finland also like some parts belong to one dialect and one part from the other. But anyways, in Finnish it's maanantai, so mannota, and Tuesday is tiistai. Tiista is much closer, so I would think these would be used more in Finland and these maybe more in Norway and Sweden. If you know, just let me know. All right, how to say on different days. On Monday, mannotaka, vuossarka. At this point, let's check which form is it. I think it was the accusative genitive form. Mannotaka. Yeah, accusative genitive form. In Finnish, it's like maanantaina, which is essive. So yeah, for some reason it's genitive accusative form. And there are many cases where the logic is very different from Finnish. So it doesn't even help that much being a native Finnish speaker. But there are also a lot of situations where it's completely the same. But of course, because Northern Sámi has like half less cases, the logic will be quite different. On Tuesday, tiistaga or mangeparkka. On Wednesday, kaskavahku. So you drop one K. That's something that happens in genitive accusative. Sometimes if it has two consonants in nominative, it will lose one in genitive accusative, and sometimes it's the other way. On Thursday, torstaga. On Friday, perjantaga. On Saturday, lauantaga. On Sunday, sotnapäivä. So päivi becomes päivä. On Mondays, mannotagait or vuossarkait. On Tuesdays, tiistagait or mangeparkait. On Wednesdays, kaskavahko. It seems like Wednesday looks a bit different in all of the cases here. Probably because it ends in a different letter than the others, except Sunday as well. On Thursdays, torstagait. On Fridays, perjantakait. On Saturdays, lauantakait. On Sundays, sotnapäivät. So otherwise it's the same logic, like the same pattern. Like the endings are the same in each of the week of the day, except with Wednesdays and Sundays. And on different days, let's check which. Yeah, it's the accusative genitive in plural when you want to say on Mondays and Tuesdays, but that's pretty logical because if on Monday is the same case in the singular, then on Mondays it's in plural. So that's what I expected as well. Mondays in genitive form, like Mondays best, like Mondays, Fridays best time is when you get out of work, or the genitive. So there probably will be some situations where you will find need these as well. So they are the same as when we said on Monday, on Tuesday. So yeah, they are the same forms. Mannotaga or vuossarka. Tuesdays, tiistaga or mangeparkka. Wednesdays, kaskavahko. Thursdays, torstaga. Fridays, perjantaga. Saturdays, lauantaga. Sundays, sotnapäivä. Then next, before Monday, before different days, it's the same case, accusative genitive. You just put ovdal, and ovdal, is it just, I guess it's just means before, but let's check if it has different translations here. It says as an adverb before, or as a preposition before or earlier. So before Monday, ovdal mannotaga, ovdal vuossarka. Before Tuesday, ovdal tiistaga, ovdal mangeparkka. Before Wednesday, ovdal kaskavahku. Before Thursday, ovdal torstaga. Before Friday, ovdal perjantaga. Before Saturday, ovdal lauantaga. Before Sunday, ovdal sotnapäivä. And next, how to say after day of the week, after Monday, for example, you put manga after the day. So instead putting it in front, like when you say before, you put it after. And it means later or after manga. Mannotaga or vuossarka manga. After Tuesday, tiistaga or mangeparkka manga. After Wednesday, kaskavahko manga. After Thursday, torstaga manga. After Friday, perjantaga manga. After Saturday, lauantaga manga. after Sunday, sotnapäivi manga. And the days of the week have to be, they are also the same, say in the same case, the genitive accusative form. Next, have to say from. So now you actually say the day of the week in, this looks like locative. Locative. So in or from. Actually, in Northern Sámi, it's in or from, both. It can be both. And in this situation, it's from Monday. Mannotakas, from Monday, or vuossarkkas, from Tuesday. Tiistakas, or mangeparkkas. From Wednesday, kaskavahkus. From Thursday, tuorastakas. From Friday, perjatakas. From Saturday, lavvortakas. From Sunday, sotnapäivis. And then until a day, there are two ways. So the first one is that you put the day of the week in the genitive accusative and say rajai, rajai after that. I'm not sure how to say this. Rajai, rajai. Yeah, I think rajai, something like that. That's the best I can now. Or you can say the day of the week and put it in, I think that's illative. Let's check that also. Mannatahki, was it mannatah? Yes, so that's illative, which is usually used when you say toward something. So until Monday. So either mannatakarajai or mannotahki, or vuossarkka rajai or vuossarki. So remember this pattern. Until Tuesday, tiistakarajai or tiistahki or mangeparkka. Oh, it was mangeparkka. Yeah, mangeparkka rajai or mangeparki. Until Wednesday, kattavahku rajai or kaskavahkui. Until Thursday, tuorastakarajai or tuorastahki. Until Friday, perjatakarajai or perjatahki. Until Saturday, lavvortakarajai or lavvortahki. Until Sunday, sotnapäivi rajai or sotnapäivai. Don't mix these two. So sotnapäivai rajai. No, I think that's not correct. And again, if there are mistakes here, just let me know. But that's actually what the resources that I use said, that there are these different alternatives. So if I have understood incorrectly, just correct me and I'm gonna update it here. Between Monday and Monday, you can, I'll just give you these patterns and then you can definitely say like then between Monday and Sunday, but I put it like this because then you will learn the pattern better. So between Monday and Monday, mannotaga ja mannotaga kaskas. So the day of the week in genitive accusative, ja, and then in the end you put kaskas, which is between. Oh, let's just kaskas. It should be like between or in the middle. Oh, it seems like it's also a tree, a type of tree. Kataja. Let's show you what's kataja. So this is kataja. So it's either the tree or as a postposition in between or from the between. It's from it's a locative form of kaska, which means valley. Valley is a like valley gap. It's a gap. So in the gap in between or from the between, from between, yeah. Between Tuesday and Tuesday. Tiistaika ja tiistaika kaskas. Between Wednesday and Wednesday, kaskavahku ja kaskavahku kaskas. Between Thursday and Thursday, tuorastaka ja tuorastaka kaskas. Between Friday and Friday, pearjataka ja pearjataka kaskas. Between Saturday and Saturday, lavvortaga ja lavvortaga kaskas. Between Sunday and Sunday, sotnapäivi ja sotnapäivi kaskas. This week, tän vahku. Täh is this, and tah is that. And that week, tan vahku. So they are, I think they were the genitive accusative forms again. And vahku also the genitive accusative in singular, because the week in nominative would be with two Ks. What was it? Let's check. Yeah, vahku, vahku, vahku. So with one K, it's the genitive accusative. Last week, mannan vahku. Next week, pahte vahku. So if you want to say something last something, then mannan, and next pahte. I think pahte is like from the word to come, pahtit or what was it? To come, pahtit in infinitive. Pahtit. Pahte is maybe some form like participle or some form I cannot remember now. And mannan is probably from the verb to go. Mannat, yeah. This weekend, tän vahkoloahpa. That weekend, tan vahkoloahpa. Last weekend, mannan vahkoloahpa. Next weekend, pahte vahkoloahpa. So the logic is similar. In Finnish, it's actually a bit more trickier because this week would be different than this weekend, because it would be, yeah, yeah. I'm not going to go into that now, but in Northern Sámi, it's, yeah, nothing special here. So let's continue, and here I have a picture of my empty page because like you could see the right pages of my notebooks, they have vocabulary lists, so the words are in English with the gaps, the black spaces where you write the translations in Northern Sámi or whatever language you're learning. And the right page is empty graph paper. So usually I write more about the given topic. And actually here, like you can see, I've written much that we just went through, like before, after, between. And now I have some phrases here that I wrote that are important to know about this topic. So, where are you tomorrow? Koston ihtin läht. I think you could also say koston läht ihtin, both ways. So where, ton, you, ihtin, tomorrow, läht, you are. So you can also practice by changing the pronoun, the person. So goes where I am, where you are, he, we two, you two, and so forth, and then just change the verb, like to be, that, like this, infinitive, yeah. Of course, and you should by now know all the pronouns. If not, then I think we went through them in the previous episode. Like you can see them here in the chart, in this chart in nominative. You just review those, and then you practice saying I am, you are, mun lean, ton leat, son leat, moi letne, so toi, yeah, this is toi, yeah, toi, leahpi, soi, leapa, me, what is it? Yeah, me leat, ti lehpet, si leat, 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 yeah. And also in plural, no, not plural, past. But so, for example, kos son ihtin lea, where is he or she tomorrow? Today is Sami flag day. Ordinary Sami leavkepäivi. I think I got this phrase from our textbook. So today is Sami flag day. It's leavkepäivi in the basic form. To flag, it's yeah, I don't know if this word is used that much in English, but in Finnish and Northern Sámi liputtaa in Finnish. To flag, it means you just put the flag in the pole, and it's, yeah, it's there. You flag it. I don't know if you use it at all in English, but in Sami it's levket, levket or lev, something like that. I drive every Friday to grandmother's and grandfather's place. I think this one as well I've taken from the textbook. Mun vuodjan johke perjetaka ähku ja äätsä musa. So mun vuodjan, to drive. I drive in infinitive it's vuodjit. So I drive vuodjan johke every Friday perjetaka. Johke perjetaka. Okay, I think this structure is also useful every Friday, every Monday, every, so johke, and it seems like this is the genitive accusative form. So just johke plus the genitive accusative form. I think this is very useful. Ahku, aja, lusa. So these are the genitive forms of grandma and grandfather. Lusa, place, is it the appellative? Lusa. It's a bit hard to translate into English, because in Finnish we have something like that, to someone's place. I think it's a bit like in French, chez moi, chez toi. In English, it's a bit difficult. We probably just say to my place, but it's not like 100% the same thing. I think the French chez is more similar to this. I'm here again at school on Monday morning. Mun lämpas täppe skoolas mannutagivita. Oh, wow, that is. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Monday, mannuta, and morning, idita. And I think it's on Monday morning. So mannuta, it's a compound word where morning is idita on. let's check the day morning first. I think it's the yes. Oh, that's like breakfast. Yeah. And let's the okay. Yeah, it's the genitive accusative. So on Monday morning, the monodah is just in the beginning normally, and then morning is in the genitive accusative. So I guess in the same way, you can just put any day in front here, and idih would be idida, idida, idita. So tiista, idida, kaskavahku, idida, like that. And fuss is a bit difficult to translate. It's a small, it's like again on, I don't know, a small word they put everywhere. That be was there or here. I always mix them up. Here. It's here or from here. School plus. So this is locative, like I can immediately see it's here. The school, at school, school plus. But what if I come on Saturday? Mutta jos mun puolen lavartaga. But, mutta, jos mun I come lavartaga on Saturday. And you should already know that it's the genitive accusative form of Saturday, because that's how you form on Saturday. That's okay. See you then. Tah might heive. Purspahtin talle. That might heive is like that's okay. Might it was like I don't know how to in this context I don't know how to translate it, but well that's okay. Purspahtin talle. So Purspahtin is welcome. Talle is then welcome then. I guess it's like just see you then. I'm not completely sure why it's like this. Oh, okay, yeah. It's what if I come on Saturday, so the other person is coming and it's like yeah, welcome then. So see you then. On Monday I work. Vuossarka parkan. Again, you have learned that on a certain day you use the accusative genitive form. Vuossarka parkan. Before Tuesday, I sleep late. Outal tiistaga nohkan kuhkaa. Nohkan, I sleep. Kuhkaa, late. Does it have, yeah, long. It's like a long time, long. Kuhkaa. After Wednesday, I go to school. Kaskavahko mangaa, Wolfgang Spugli. So like you remember before a day, you say Ovdal and the day, but after you say the day and then the manga, which is a postposition, not a preposition like here in before. Wolfgang, I go. Skovli, to school. It's the relative form from skola. Skovli. I'm busy until Thursday. Lea hoahpo tuorastaka räätsäi. Until Thursday, tuorastaka räätsäi. So the genitive accusative form and räätsäi. And this one is Lea is hoahpo busy. I'm busy. You don't say I am busy. You say there is. Uh, let's check if Vahko is just busy or what's the yeah busy. There is busyness. Yeah, the logic is a bit different because it's always in the third person. There is busyness. Yeah. The working week is between Monday and Friday. Parko vahku ja manno taka ja perä taka kaskas. So working week parko vahku is, and then between you should know how to say it. Manno taka ja perä taka kaskas. The day in genitive accusative, and after that between kaskas, which is a postposition. You put it afterwards. The week's best day is Saturday. Vahko kuoremuspäivi ja lauantai. So this is genitive of week. So this is the weeks. Kuoremus, best, päivi, day. Lea is Saturday. Lauantai. But in the same way, you could just take the genitive forms of different days and say, what's the best thing in those different days? On Sundays, I rest. Sotapäivät, voingatan. I think this was like voingatan. I always have to sometimes like review some small things because I might forget something. Anyways, here you have some example phrases, and now because we went through all the different ways of saying the days on the different days in singular, on plural, the genitive, before Monday, after Monday, from Monday until Monday, between Monday and Monday, and this week, that week, this weekend, that weekend, so forth. And also like today, tomorrow, yesterday. And I would suggest using these that we have went through here and writing some phrases that are relevant in your life, using all of these different structures that we went through. Like I had here the 7 different phrases where I in each phrase I use a different structure. So you should learn all these structures that we went through, and I think you will that will help a lot when you can say these things, and also learning the relevant verbs and other words that you need, saying what you do on Monday, before Tuesday, after Wednesday, because if you can describe what you do on your life in present, future, and past, using like these days of the week and talking about those, that's a really solid foundation. And yeah, when we learn more topics, if you master all that we went through here, in the end, after all these 60 topics, you will definitely be able to talk about many things quite fluently. That's my own goal for myself. I'm not fluent myself either yet. We are just in chapter number 5. I haven't even completed all my own notes here, but as long as like always when I go through some new chapters, I try to film it and then go through what I learned, and like what's the logic behind all these structures. And I hope you can learn together with me. Let me know if there are any errors. In the future, I have a plan to maybe to pay a native speaker and go through all the different topics, and also give some cultural, historical explanations about different topics. Like that's something I'm doing currently with the Finnish walkthrough course that I'm publishing also on the same channel. So basically, I go through all the same topics that I go through here. And in that addition to all these vocabulary and grammar explanations, I also talk about the culture and history. So, for example, the culture and history about greetings, introductions, like numbers, and yeah, all those small topics. And that's something I want to do with the Northern Sámi as well, but I cannot do myself because I'm not a native. So I will definitely want to get a native and have enough money to pay them to do this, and do the same actually in hundreds of languages. First, maybe in tens of languages, and then hundreds of languages. But yeah, I think that was all for this time. So next time we are going through months and then time. But yeah, next time, chapter number 6, months. Leave a comment if you spotted any errors or you want to say something. If not, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.